And we're live.
So, hello everyone. We are skipping the intro because we want to get straight into the action of the Marble Machine build. And this is what we did this morning. We added a brass colored frame. If it's going to be brass or not, we'll see. But it's a kind of cool aesthetics with the brass and the aged wood, inspired by some of my skeleton clocks here. So you have old wood with brass, old wood with brass, old wood with brass, dark wood with brass, I should say, dark wood with brass, and these super cool weights here. So we did a frame in the previous frame, inspired by these skeleton clocks, and it bears repeating, nothing in this CAD will be built. It's getting to step one of the design process, design requirement. I'm just thinking in 3D. So yeah, everything is just placeholder. This CAD isn't based in reality that much. We do have a ceiling here of the music studio, so it's a bit based in reality, but not more than that. How are you, Hannes? I have Hannes with me here.
Yeah, I'm fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. You did great progress this morning with adding the frame. And in this stream, we're going to do something exciting.
Yeah.
We are going to look at the different controls of the Marble Machine. How will you control this monstrosity?
Yeah. I think of the machine in 5 sections: instrument, frame, drivetrain, marble loop, and controls. So we're controls, which are the only parts missing now, you can say. Only big genre of parts. What is the category is the word.
The category. The big five you always talk about. So this is the last one.
Of the big five. So here's our updated. We also did a lot of work in the blob space. Here which is the document controlling everything. The 2 new sides here is the side frames that we did this morning. We also added this cool podium stage thing. But while I was working, I found it really difficult to navigate the document. So we're going to start with fixing all these tabs down here at the bottom of my screen, because I have too many of them now. So I need to shift through them like this. And that's very cumbersome. I also learned to use the tab manager here to the left. So let's begin with some document cleanup before getting into making the control master parts.
Yeah, and I see the viewers, as always, are skating where the puck is going. We talked about this off stream, but here we got in as a donation. Here's a comment from Martin, our dear friend. If possible in the future, it would be great if the first stream of the day had in description the link to the second part. It's possible on YouTube for sure. And we discussed this off stream before starting, that we're going to look into that, how we can do that more efficiently. So I know you all are eager to see what Martin is going to CAD next. So of course you want a link to the next stream.
Thank you, Martin. Really super helpful for us to get like feedback on these streams, because we want to become better and better and make it easier and more fun for you to follow along the build. So Martin is providing great feedback, not only on the machine, but on the streaming itself. So we really appreciate that support.
Fantastic.
I think there's a lot of different ways to navigate the document, and I think this tab manager is great. But I think I want to be more deliberate on how I use the folders down here and what will be here. So the variable studio, I think I can hide in a MISC folder. So we're going to create a folder that is called MISC for miscellaneous. And I think I'm going to drop the variable studio into that. Podium is another great MISC. MISC is going to eat a lot. So then the master assemblies, we always want them visible. So we don't want them in folders. And then I have all the assemblies here. How did I do this? Perhaps I want the all the assemblies right here as well. The drivetrain subassembly, the frame subassembly, the marble loop. I think these are kind of, I'm just going to zoom in so you can see it. I think these are important documents. I always want them available. However, the gate, the symbol funnels and the gates, they should be in a folder called loop. So let's make that folder. Loop. Loop. Symbol funnels. I'm going to drop that into the loop folder. There's more folder action now. So it's very popular last time. We made folders here in Onshape.
Well, welcome to the banger folder content.
So here was I did. And this was just conveying one of the ideas. And then I did the kind of popular second funnels. These. It look nice. The marbles are going on this track there. It's These goes also into the loop folder. Both of these funnels.
Padrino Luca with a comment here. Stream feedback. Invite a guest CAD expert again. And we're gonna do that on Saturday. I think it's kind of settled now. That on Saturday we're gonna have Derek back on stream, showing his masterful skills on a live stream. It's gonna be a later live stream. It's gonna be 6 o'clock at night, Stockholm time, in the evening, I should say, not at night. So 1800s CET.
That's a good idea. A stream we should schedule already now, so we can just give the link to that stream and hype that stream up, because Derek is full of knowledge and is going to teach us all how to do this. The frame part should go into a frame folder. So I'm going to have a folder for each subassembly.
Perfect. And E-Dog says, good morning from Ohio. I'm reading through transcripts for work and watching your awesome streams.
Fantastic.
And Mechanical Whisper says, New York City in the house.
Nice.
And Christian says, hi from Germany. Perfect stream for coding while learning new Onshape skills. Great project, great guys. Keep up the good work until World Tour.
Thank you. I'm happy for that. Droppers. These are some old documents here. I'm going to go back and clean them up. I'm going to throw them all in miscellaneous. These documents that is not at all in use anymore. I think this drum folder can go into the instrument folder. This gears folder, I think all this is obsolete. Yes, it is. So you know what? We're going to delete. Let's unpack the folder and delete this Huygens Part Studio. And we get a cleaner and cleaner document.
And I also want some feedback from chat. If you hear some audio glitching on our end, we haven't really located the error yet. We rebooted a lot of software, and hopefully it will be not as repeating. So if you hear audio glitches, please remind me in chat.
I heard one right now when you asked for it. So
oh wow.
Let's see. We have five sections of the machine: drivetrain, frame, loop. What am I missing? I mean, it's instruments, and then we have the controls, which we're gonna start now. Let me just see here. Subassembly.
Keskustello Hoyelma. Helsinki entering the chat too. Doing miscellaneous tasks and listening to the boys babble. Quality content, been following for 7 or 8 years.
Wow.
Helsinki in the house. Did you hear that, Alphonse? Our producer, Alphonse.
He's from close of Helsinki.
Yeah.
So I got these tabs under better control now. I miss being able to click something really fast, but I think it's just so many documents now. Let's see, I think I can check here under performance. I can see that we have 36 part studios, 7 assemblies, 2 other tabs, and 0 drawings. All right, I think that was the cleaning I wanted to do.
Document cleaning.
Yeah.
Done, you say?
Yeah, almost. I want to rename instruments to instruments all caps. Also, drivetrain is going to be all caps. And then I'm wondering if these I wrote all caps instead of okay, that didn't start well. Drivetrain. I named it all caps, Hannes. It wasn't good.
I didn't see it, so it didn't happen.
I'm going to throw the loop subassembly into the loop folder just to clean even more. The frame subassembly into the frame folder. And I think it would be, and the drivetrain subassembly into the drivetrain folder, just to keep it super organized here. Manager. Yeah, look how nice the tab here. So these 5 categories, we're also going to start on the control folder, create folder, rename controls. I wonder if there is a certain order like these should be in, but I'm gonna think about that later, I think.
And I do have a question from Usulf. Have a question for you guys. Will there be any hidden Wilson in the build? Like the hidden Mickeys in Disneyland? And I don't know. You never know about Wilson. He may show up like everywhere. Anytime.
I actually in this build I have to answer that comment. Maybe we should go this camera. There is a hidden Wilson in that build. See there? So, and he's spinning around when this is rotating. So perhaps that's a good idea.
I just wanted to have that question so Wilson could make a guest appearance on the stream.
Yes, a hidden Wilson is going to be in the build.
Of course, somewhere.
Hold me to it if I forget about it. All right, so now see what beautiful order I have here. I have the master assemblies and then all the folders.
Derek Van Allen writes in, I have to dip out and focus on work. But you should try pressing Control plus space while in any part studio or assembly window.
Let's go to I'm in a part studio now. Control space.
Could it be command space on Mac then?
That's a spotlight search for the OS. Or was that? That's not an right? That's OS search.
Oh, I don't know what it's referencing.
No,
but...
Derek, don't go to work. Tell us what that should do. Okay. So here's our blob space, and we're trying to get everything placeholder into this document and building the document. The document more seriously than we're actually building the machine right now, which I think is great use of time actually. But now we're going to create in the blob space some control blobs, and this is always difficult to know how to create these blobs, but I'm going to stick to I'm gonna collapse all folders here.
I'm sorry, I didn't really listen to. Did you explain the controls?
Okay, explaining controls.
What we're gonna do today?
The control system of the marble machine is the levers that I'm pulling and the wheels that I'm turning, but also the readers of the programming wheel controlling the marbles. So it's not only controls that I input, it's also controls that the machine input. And the reason I'm adding them now is to just put them into the project, and I'm going to add them as blocky as I can.
There's gonna be a lot of controls.
Yes.
You want to control every marble drop, and you want to there's gonna be different kinds of controls, right? Also,
yes,
like
a
the
lot.
control wheels and levers, and
A lot.
A lot of functionality will come from big panel of controls.
But what I want to do seriously is that I want to, the part that I'm starting now, I'm going to start. No, wait, let me go back. Yes, it's a system all over the whole place, and it's I don't want to like forget about it and then make a nice design and then in the end, like, where should we put the controls? They should be here from the beginning. So we're gonna make blob for the. What should we start with? We can start with.
I'm just gonna fill in here my memeplex. Control space should open a search feature in OnShape. But Mac is different. Claude says OnShape also lets you trigger the search bar with just a space bar while your cursor is over the graphics area, not in a text field, which may be easier on Mac anyway.
Nothing happens on space. Thank you, my memeplex, for trying to translate to control, because this is that's not OnShape, that is OS X.
Okay, let's see. Steph Ultimate says at least, oh my god, it's becoming beautiful. Haven't seen it in a bit now since a couple of live streams.
Oh, nice.
You see, it's coming together. The dream is being materialized.
Nice. Thank you for that. I think we're going to add some levers to this side, and it's going to be not based in reality. It's just going to be to remind us that this is kind of where they're going to go. So
would it be a good idea to also like show how the levers were on the previous machine? Is that a good idea?
I think I don't have that tab open. Otherwise, it would have been a brilliant idea.
Okay.
I don't want to spend time searching for it.
Okay.
But on both of the previous machines, we had a lot of levers here. So I think...
High up.
Yeah, high up if I'm standing here. So I think we're going to do a lever blob that is a rectangle. So I want a lever plane. So I'm going to start... Or is it now that I switch to also use mate connectors in... No, I'm going to stick to my guns here, and in this design use planes. Otherwise I'm starting to sketch on mate connectors. So we're offsetting it from... We're offsetting this plane from the default geometry right plane.
I just want to make goodbye Derek here. So he says, okay, Shift+/ should show the whole keyboard shortcut list. The command I was trying to show you is called quick tab switching. So
Shift
just
slash?
Shift+/.
Oh, it made a cool animation. Look. Wow.
A keyboard shortcut list. Quick tab switching. He wanted to show you that at least. That was the whole thing.
I want to learn that because I desperately need that, but
perhaps there is a...
Shift/ is not working.
No, but it should be a keyboard shortcut list.
Yeah, I heard glitch. Heard the audio glitch. All right. Thank you, Derek. Really appreciate it. We're going to do a blob now for the levers, which is on this lever plane that I'm going to rename plane levers. And on that plane, I'm going to sketch. Can I choose that plane? I can choose the plane from the list. I want to draw a rectangle. And it's going to be I want just the face of the sketch. We're gonna do this frame width, I think, with a variable frame thickness. And we're gonna do a new part and symmetric. Boom. So I'm trying, as you can see, to make the blob space more and more blobby. And yeah, I don't know, like, I think I should make perhaps the pivot shaft for the levers instead. Yeah, I changed my mind. I'm going.
Gå fort i hockey.
Yes. I changed my mind. Let's change this plane so it's on the front plane instead.
So now we moved on to the blobs. There we go.
100. Something like that. All right. And then I'm going to go to this sketch. And I don't want to sketch a box. I just want to sketch actually a little shaft. A little shaft. I'm doing this well, but I'm doing this.
Humble today, are we?
Yes. Extrude. I just want blind extrude like this. Symmetric. Okay, fine. We have a shaft, and what do we do when we make a new part? We name it. We name this lever shaft. Lever shaft. Lever pivot. It's not really a shaft when it's not rotating. Lever pivot. And we are going to start a new part studio. That we're gonna rename levers. And this part studio is part of the controls folder. I'm gonna leave it in there. We're going to derive that little nice blob shaft pivot we just did. I'm gonna search for lever pivot. Boom. And it's here.
There we have it. That's fantastic. And Nico is wondering, do you ever get stuck on a design or decide midway to scrap everything and redesign it? Something that could take days of work. That's never happened, Martin.
All the time. That's all I do. Like story of my life.
That is his bread and butter.
Yeah, and I mean always. And
that is an essential part of doing this kind of work, though.
Yeah, but then I think I remember one time working with Marius, the nice guy from Germany. By the way, I just want to note here for everyone that I'm starting a new sketch and I'm not choosing a plane or a face or anything. I'm clicking this magical select mate connector from within the sketch command, and I want this mid thing from this cylinder here. And if you're not happy with the position of that, well, you can click the mate connector here, and you can, let me just frame this so everyone can see nicely, because this is important how I'm starting to work with this. You can translate the mate connector like this. Now it's now this way. But more importantly, you can also rotate the mate connector. Let's do 0 here. We can rotate around Y 90 degrees if we want to. I don't want to because it was perfect from the beginning. I just wanted to show everyone. So what's cool now is that the sketch knows better what's up and down according to Derek, and we don't get another feature in the feature tree. We just have a sketch, and we put that sketch inside this feature. We told the sketch where to be, so it's really, really beautiful in the feature trees. We don't have to add a plane and stuff.
Awesome. I also want to say Legions, GG, hey from Karlstad.
Oh,
so we got Karlstad represented in the chat now as well.
That's great. I am very connected to Karlstad. I grew up in Karlstad. I have my parents in Karlstad, and yeah, I lived there until I was 17, I think.
Yeah,
I've been spending a lot of time there. So really nice. Hey, Karlstad. I'm going to just make some placeholder levers here. So I for coincident, boom.
And Kiri Ren says, Martin is evolving so fast. I feel proud just from watching him use variable tables.
Thank you, Kiri. That's exactly what I want to hear, actually, and couldn't be happier. Yeah, it's a lot of thanks to all the people helping me in chat as well.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe like the luck to learn from everyone, and hopefully also sharing some knowledge.
There's some in between.
Yeah, we have to fix this audio glitching. I just heard you cut out there again. So
yeah, we will get to that when we have some off day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 300 millimeter long lever, perhaps. I'm going to offset this midline. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I'm gonna offset it just one direction because we're gonna do a revolve. Boom. I also want some kind of pivot here. Let's do that. Oh wait, could I have revolved that as... Oh, never mind. Never you mind. 35. Boom, boom. Extrude. We're going to extrude only this. Maybe this. Symmetric. 20. Boom. Shift W, wrap, which is wrap for revolve. So we're going to do this. Shift to find the axis. And there's our little lever. However, I want to give this a black face, this lever knob here. So change appearance. And then I made it into one part. Wait, did I make everything into one part? That was not good. Extrude should be new.
But something that is good, Martin, is Cyrus Penrod, that just wanted to acknowledge that they have been a member for 1 month already. Keep moving forward. Good luck.
Wow, thank you. Add. Okay. Add appearance to face. I'm just gonna make that dark there. It looks kind of nice. Yeah, we're going to keep moving forward.
Absolutely. And Antrino22, can I ask you if there will be a recap of the live content? Because The lives are very long and I want to follow the progress. And yes, Antrino, we will, on Wednesdays, we will release a recap of the streams. So Wintergatan Wednesdays will be back with a short and condensed version of these streams. Martin will go through everything important that has happened during the week. So look forward to that tomorrow, the first one.
I want a direction now for my linear pattern. And I have not a single line that I can take. And I was thinking if we could use... Or can I use this? On shape. On shape.
Oh,
on shape. I could use a shaft as a direction. Thank you, on shape. I could never use that in Fusion 360. Fantastic. Centered. We're gonna do 60 so I can fit my hand in there. I'm going to do then 8 levers or something. Oh, look at that. So this is not based in reality. We're putting it in to flesh out the document and help us when we write design requirements to be, oh yeah, there needs to be levers there and they need to do this and this and this. So now in the controls subassembly, which we haven't created, so let's create that. Create assembly. Rename controls. We're going to insert this lever part studio levers, but now I did a mistake. I forgot to click insert as a rigid. I always forget that. Lever. And as always, we have to add a mate connector and mate that to the origin. Boom, it jumps into place. Because that's the magic of the master part. There's a relationship between this and the origin that keeps the whole master assembly under control. Now, Hannes, we are going to add our last into the master assembly. Basically, in here, I just want 5 subassemblies when everything is kind of clean. So now we're going to add insert the controls subassembly into the master assembly.
Ooh, exciting times.
Yes, it is. It is.
And speaking of exciting times, how are we doing Twitch? Do we have any viewers on Twitch? And speaking about Twitch, we had a goal today of trying to bump up our followers on Twitch. We have 852 followers as of now. Would be cool to get up to 1,000. I have pasted the link to our Twitch channel in the description of this stream. So if anyone wants to watch on Twitch and follow there, feel free to do so and bump up our numbers. That would be cool.
Yep. I'm mating.
Here we are. I'm getting Twitch comments now. Greetings from Vienna.
Oh, nice. So, I am... It's idiotic, but it's kind of cool. Levers.
That seems like the mission statement of the marble machine right there.
Yes. So now you might wonder, why is it off axis? It should be in this beautiful... it should be... I was thinking like I want the controls in the frame. Nicely built into the frame, you know, sticking out of the frame would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to my blob studio. I fix my hair more often than a female vocalist, and and I do this.
Oh, here we go. I see people. Gotland representing on Twitch now from Yusuf.
Nice.
I see.
Gotland is cool.
Razin, hi. Popped over from YouTube. Cyrus as well, who joined Twitch as well. So awesome. Welcome everyone on Twitch as well.
And this thing here. Check this out, Hannes. This little dot in the blob space is controlling everything. If I put it here, guess what will happen in the master assembly? Let's see if this works.
What have you done?
It's oh no, the levers are gone. Oh no, my levers. Here they are.
There they are. That little blob.
Okay.
Controlling everything.
Chat. Don't disappoint me now. Oh no, my levers. What's the reference? Are you going to ruin my day or not?
Huh?
So we go back to the here, and it's the nice thing with this master part thing, that this unconstrained sketch point is controlling the whole position of the levers. I just need to get it back down to the machine somehow.
We're at 865 followers now on Twitch. We're getting up there.
Fantastic.
Let's go, people. Woohoo!
Fantastic. And let's go, little sketch dot. When I put you there, we are going to see that in the master assembly, I think the levers will be in a good spot.
Speaking about good spots, this is Manuel Riedman saying this is the most hopeful I've ever been about a marble machine. Sisyphus will finally push the marble up the top of the conveyor belt.
Wow, that makes me happy.
That's awesome.
And by pure luck, I actually put the levers in that looks like they should be there, kind of. And what was the username?
Manuel Riedman.
Because Manuel, I agree with you. I feel more hopeful as well than in a long time. I think we all deserve this to see its completion. All right, so that made me really happy to hear. I think, Hannes, that we should add some control wheels as well, just to finish off the illusion.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason I'm doing some wheels is that some things I want to do a larger change than just a lever position. I want to do something that needs more mechanical changing. So then I have this idea of doing some wheels, and I think we should just add them into this document to make it simple. What happened here? I was so proud of myself. Did the sketch flip? You see, it's all it works, but it's... Huh. The sketch... Here the sketch lines are in the correct place, see that? Okay, it was a glitch. Good. Whew.
Oh.
Whew. I just needed to open and close the sketch. So let's do some wheels straight under here. Some control wheels. Boom.
Adrian wonders, did you think about throwing 1 or 2 rows of these cool push-pull controls one knows from a church organ into the mix?
Ooh, like the drawbars. Ah, the stop. Okay, Adrian.
Okay.
Okay, Adrian.
Ideas.
Let's do it. I'm gonna add it just straight under the wheels here, Adrian. Good idea. That could actually... They are almost more space... Because with the lever you get it takes a lot of space. But what Adrian is suggesting is kind of more space efficient, actually. What's happening now, Martin? I have to deselect everything first. There we go. 12. And I'm going to do just straight spokes on this now. We had a discussion previous with curved spokes. I have to actually show that. It's so one of the wheels, like find Waldo, find the curved spokes, and there they are. So Igor, I think, perhaps curved spokes, and we talked about it. We think straight spokes is more skeleton clock, and curved spokes is more industrial revolution. So I don't know. It's kind of cool, but it's also perhaps for the time I want the machine to look like it's from. So on these control wheels, we're just going to do straight spokes. 60.
And we're at 869 followers on Twitch right now. Whoop, 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 whoop. We're getting there.
Nice.
A lot of people are joining in on the chat. I see every other messages from Twitch now. They're crazy in there now.
Perfect. So chat, what's the reference? Oh no, my levers. What is the reference? No one has taken it right yet.
I don't know it, so I don't know if they
No.
if they know
I
it.
was expecting you to let me down on that one, actually.
Thank you.
So I just want to extrude here. Actually, let's do symmetric. Let's just do it like this. Boom, boom, boom. Why do I love CADing so much? It's always been like from the first time I tried CADing in Fusion 360. Is it maybe my God complex that I feel I can create stuff out of nothing?
Yeah, and it's the easiest part. It's like when you're writing a script or something, like everything is possible right now. So you can do exactly what you don't have to make you don't have to kill too many darlings right now.
God complex.
God complex, there it is. Okay, Emperor's New Groove. Is that the reference?
Oh no, it's not.
Okay.
But thank you for playing. We need hints. Do we need hints?
I guess so. I don't see any.
It's one of my favorite content creators that inspired me to do these streams.
Okay, I see. Hellcross has Eric Rosen quote.
Hellcraw.
Oh no, my queen. Reference to his chest trap tricks.
Hellcraw. Thank you.
There we go. Finally, you can relax, Martin.
Yeah. Thank you.
There's more Eric Rosen fans here.
Yeah,
you're not alone.
No, exactly. I just wanted to confirm. He has this fun thing when he pretends to make a mistake, and he sacrifices his queen, and he pretends that it was a mistake, and says, "Oh no, my queen," and then it wasn't a mistake, and the way he does it, it's hilarious after some time.
Sounds hilarious.
It sounds like a chess joke, right?
I love it, actually.
Okay. We're gonna linear pattern this wheel. Like, Hannes, it would be so easy to turn this machine into an industrial revolution dream. Do you know what color we would have on this wheel then?
Red.
Rust red. Look at that. I mean, the more I'm thinking about materials and stuff, the more I'm thinking that should be metal, that should be metal. And then I don't want to like make metal look like Leonardo da Vinci shabby chic Renaissance, like fake. So yeah, red. Or even the most beautiful of everything. If we're just going into this sketch and add one more sketch line, and then we extrude that part separately. Symmetric. We do a new, and we have this, which is like a really classic look. If we do this part gray. Edit sketch appearance. No, that look, you know. It's not bad. Shift P hides all the document stuff. But with this look, if we're gonna make this look good, I think we need this area to be a little bit wider. 20. Perhaps like that. Yeah. Oh. Because do you know why this one is gray, Hannes? Why this looks correct?
No.
It's because this is the pure casting where we haven't lathed, and the casting has been machined by a lathe.
Okay.
So often it's like you paint everything apart from the surfaces that has been machined. You kind of, I think it's like from rust protection. You mold this whole thing, or what is called cast, this whole thing. You paint it rust protection color red, but then later a machinist puts this whole rust protected thing into his lathe and lathe this area, and that's why it turns metal there. So this look is like form from function.
That's awesome. But did you know the reason steam machinists are always cleaning their engine is you can spot the oil leaks better if it's clean.
Oh.
And also comment underneath here. Getting engrossed with the cladding and is foregoing naming the parts.
Okay, so in the parts studios,
they're on you.
Engrossed with the cladding, it's foregoing naming the parts. That's a brilliant comment. I just want to inform everyone about my naming part. What's the word I'm looking for? Convention is that inside the part studios, I don't name the parts because all this CAD is going to be obsolete tomorrow. Which reminds me I shouldn't spend so much time on it. Let's do 4 instead with... So in the part studios, we are not naming the parts, actually. We're only naming the parts in the blob space. Now, let's just have a quick peek on how that looks in the master assembly. Ah, pretty cool. But you see that this is a style shift, the red. So I'm gonna let this represent Industrial Revolution, and imagine these like all red. It should be Industrial Revolution. I want to do... What was the name of the person suggesting the organ, church organ stops?
Oh, I need to scroll up. Hopefully he's still here.
I want to do one more thing here.
Adrian Binninger.
For Adrian, I want to do a type of control that I completely forgot about, which was so fun that you actually said. I'm not sure I want it on the machine because I think the levers look cooler and it's a cooler interaction. But at least I think it should be considered. And it's this kind of... wait, how? It's this church organ stops. Yeah, like that perhaps. V for vertical. Boom. V, boom. And I'm just T for tangent. And then I'm gonna add a dimension here. Then add a dimension here, 120. So I'm just doing half of the thing because we're gonna revolve it. I'm not even going to constrain the sketch more than that. Shift W. Yeah, go ahead, Hannes. I'm here.
871 followers on Twitch right now. It has stalled a bit here now. What can we do, people? How can we... I have the link to Twitch, our Twitch, in the description. I want to see that 1,000 being breached today. That's a tall order, I know. But we're going to aim for the stars.
Land on the moon.
Yes.
Like those. I think this is what Adrian suggested. Perhaps we should make them a bit longer. I think this is what Adrian suggested. And then the revolve. It's this one. Let's add that. And then let's linear pattern this as well. Or you know what? We can reuse the linear pattern of the wheels and just include this as well. Boom. Okay, a few types of controls there. We have a lot of other control blobs to add. So, okay, we have some controls. Probably let's do them black, actually, the stops. I call them stops. I don't know.
There we have Vinicius. Followed. Did my part. That is good. I love to see it.
It's funny. All of a sudden, this is very important for us.
I'm sure people would subscribe for a Wilson emote. Okay, we have to look into that. I'll write it down on my whiteboard.
Send it to Alphonse.
He's got his hands full right now.
Subscribe then on Twitch. Is that what he means?
Yeah, follow, subscribe. I don't know what it's called. I think it's follow.
Yeah, we need to learn the lingo.
Yeah, we're new at this.
Yeah.
But we're cool. We're cool that way.
All right. So I should not spend too much time on obvious placeholders, but it's like, it's still, now you get a feeling, okay, what's going on here? We have the Huygens. We have the big wheel. What's going on here? Oh, we have the music. Nice, we have the funnels. What's going on here? Oh, it's the operator side of the machine. It kind of makes sense. Now, Hannes, I think we should do the readers of the programming wheel. So I'm just going to put it in here, but I'm just going to do that as a block. It's no use pretending. This is like, I'm pretending here. We're not going to pretend with the readers. Oh, I'm turning it everywhere.
So Twitch has follows and then the subs are paid. So people can subscribe and then they pay. But people seem they really want us to be able to... you're certainly qualified for affiliate by now if you wanted to make Twitch revenue. Give us. I would love to use Prime money for this.
Oh,
so we need to look into that. Alphonse! Alphonse! Producer Alphonse! Get to it!
WhatsApp him now. Search for affiliate on Twitch. That would be fun. Okay, everyone. We are going to make... Soon we need some cleaning over here. You know what? I'm gonna be very generous and make some feature tree folders for you all right now.
Oh, you're the sweetest, Martin.
Because this is the ASMR of this document is into folders. So I think we're going to see here what is what here. Because all the other in here, I'm adamant about the naming convention. So I named all the parts, and I'm even naming all the features. So if I go into the start crank, you see all the features are named, which is over the top. But now it would have been better if I would have named the features. So I wanna stay on track here. Sketch 3 is the funnels. Rename sketch funnels. I'm gonna rename all this. Extrude funnels. Yes. What's happening?
I just saw Alphonse in a WhatsApp group. I'm just hearing you screaming, Alphonse, Alphonse. I'm gonna write it down.
Drop off.
The jump scare.
Good.
I think we should be, set up our Twitch correctly. We don't know nothing.
The drop-off doesn't have a sketch plane because it's together with the conveyor. So now we can make a funnel folder. Add selection to folder. Funnels. We can make a Dropbox folder.
And here we have, yay, folder time. People are excited, Martin.
Drop off. No, and it's this. I think what this first week of streaming has been a lot about is for me to start to be able to use Onshape for my bidding instead of just and being in control of the document.
Don't underestimate the appealing factor of you having a clean CAD, Martin.
Okay.
People are happy you're doing this.
Okay, good.
It's not a slight at you at all. People are excited.
So I don't have to
look at the comment in all caps.
So I don't have to apologize for.
Don't defend anything. No. You're keeping a clean working environment.
I just realized something. I think I can command plus the view, so actually people can follow. Oh, sorry. Oh, look at this. Was it a bit much, perhaps? Oh no, look at this. Then we get like high definition folder action.
Oh, you know how to treat your audience.
So plane divider, sketch divider, plane gates. So here, a folder in high definition. Divider.
I'm so glad we switched to 4K.
This is the sketch. Rename gates. Oh, sorry. Rename gates. This should be extrude gates. Gonna go back one little step here. It was plane crash funnel. So this is
as Flatnik says, ooh, HD folders.
Well, plane crash folder. I'm like plane. All of a sudden, I'm like, has there been a plane crash? And you know, it's the plane for the crash symbol.
Yeah, plane crash. Where?
It's it put me off.
Top tier comment here as well from I am Sam Gibbs. I just came back from Twitch to make sure I see this folder action in 4K.
Sketch crash funnel. Crash funnel.
And Martin with another donation.
No.
Clean CAD for the win. Hashtag folder. Hashtag yay.
Thank you. Thank you, Martin. I haven't looked at your sketch yet, Martin. Perhaps we can do that as a bonus at the end of the stream.
And then we have Kiri Ren. Bring the kids back. It's cleaning time. We're having such a good time. I love this stream. That was a reference to a very good joke on the earlier stream.
Yeah.
Hide your kids. Martin is gonna cat.
Put the kids to bed, I think was the
Yeah, put the kids to bed. Martin is counting.
This is podium. Oh, this is actually really nice to get all this under complete control, because also later I'm like, I know this has made me faster already. I'm going to try to name features when I create them. It's going to be the next levers, plain levers, rename, sketch levers, and extrude levers.
Poopsie doodle. This might officially be the nerdiest place. Yes, it is. And we couldn't be happier. Oh, wow. We're in this together, everyone. This is our happy place.
For sure. I mean, you want to see a feature tree or what? Look at that.
Show me your feature tree.
Default geometry and then folders.
Oh.
We have in the, like, when we're really getting into it, we're going to clean out the old stuff. But right now, we're going to hide that. Fine. I was going to do... readers. Let's slow down a bit so I don't do things twice. How do I want to make the readers? I think I want to make them exactly like we're making everything else. So creating a plain readers, and it's offset from the midplane of the design. Good. We're going to make a sketch on that plane, and I'm going to make a placeholder reader structure here. Going to be, I think, something like this. So sketch, see, I'm naming them right away here, readers. So when closing the sketch, I'm naming the feature.
Oh, good on you.
Thank you.
And Martin with another donation and a comment. It's a very rough sketch, but I can provide live commentary via chat if needed.
Yeah, are you?
And then you don't have to do all these super chats.
Yeah,
I can still read your comments.
Are you? Thank you, Martin. Are you okay with me showing it on stream, Martin? Because that will be fun. But I didn't ask you for approval yet, so we're going to do. I'm going to give this a relationship to the programming wheel because it's a reader after all. That is going to read the programming wheel, so I think I dare to do that. So let's reference this gear face here. Add second end position up to face and the other side of the programming wheel. So some parts, yeah, it's not 100% mega clean, but it's fine.
Martin says, go for it. So we have his blessing later on to look at his mail and sketch.
Thank you.
Awesome sauce.
I forgot to name the feature in the feature list. Now we get to create another folder. Readers. Yes. Now I think to future-proof this document, I'm going to not put the readers into the lever part studio. Obviously not. I'm going to...
Obviously.
Readers. I'm going to derive. So now we do read. I just search for re. Not re, but re. Wait. Hannes. I forgot to name the part. All their naming got me cocky. And there I was, forgetting part 72.
Part 72. Oh no.
Readers.
Oof.
Yeah.
Saved yourself.
It's annoying. I have to get that into my system because now when I write it's gonna come up here. So we're deriving that in here, and I'm not going to do anything with it right now. Or, you know what I can do? I can chop it up. I can do... We're gonna do this. We're gonna change color of it. Boom. And I'm gonna just chop.
Sorry.
No problem. I'm going to just chop it up. Because there's gonna be loads of them. So that's actually not a bad idea. Why is this not snapping there? What's happening? Oh, it was there. Okay.
You're beating chat now, Martin. Bog SP says, I was about to reprimand Martin for not naming that part. You're learning the hard way.
Reprimand. Is this? Yes. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, and right now I'm gonna try on live to watch some of our new graphics here. I'm gonna turn this on, and it didn't work. So, just let me do this. There we go.
Oh, cool. And the
Look at that.
text is unreadable, but
This is the new backers that we received the last 24 hours.
nice.
Producer Alphonse is working behind the scenes to make all this happen. We're getting there. But the main idea with this is to be able to thank you guys that support this marvelous adventure.
I think we should explain a little bit what we're going for with the stream graphics. We want to follow the interface. So we kind of tried to make that look like a window that opened in Onshape. And we didn't get it perfect the first try, but we're going to keep on improving it. So we want to stay true to the kind of graphic interface. So it feels like everything is like one thing is our artistic idea.
Yeah, but this is kind of nice. We're getting there. It's a pop-up window in Onshape.
Yeah.
So with some tweaking, it will be done.
Yeah. So is Alphonse on the stream?
I don't know.
Can you write to him just to fill the area out with text so it maximizes the font size? I'm going to make a feature pattern of this extrude feature. I'm going to do it in this direction. And we're going to reapply features. And we're going to do 30, perhaps, direction. Oh, derived. Yeah, why am I not seeing the... Oh, is it the other way around? Oh, yes, it was the other way around. Distance 12. 16, 17, 60. 80. I'm happy with that. Ridiculous, but anyway. I think I should have the spaces to be larger, and I can just do that, I think, by pulling this out. Larger than the parts. Yeah. There we go. Readers. Symbolic readers.
And Martin just keeps on being generous and gifting away memberships. So So right now he sent
Wow.
to Lurk 46 received a gift membership by Martin.
Nice. Meanwhile, I'm going to insert that new reader part studio as a rigid. And I just write re here. Readers. I don't have to scroll those lists anymore. And as I've been showing 100 times when we do these assemblies, they are actually free floating until we mate them correctly by adding to instance origin, hitting M and mating this mate connector to the origin here of the subassembly. And since this subassembly is already mated, this reader is now supposed to end up in the correct position in the master assembly. And it's here. It's beautiful. Here it is, Hannes.
Perfect.
I think I should add more blocky stuff like this because that will make people understand that I'm not building anything of this. And it's just a reminder.
And Martin apologizes that he will probably screw up Alphonse graphics again. Sorry. There's nothing that makes me more happy than shouting to Alphonse that he needs to fix a new sign for us. So never apologize for that.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Let me see. What other controls do you have? Levers, control wheels, rating chart. I think I've started to become pretty happy with the controls. Actually, it would be ridiculous adding too much. Now we know that.
Have you done the levers and wheels now?
Yeah. And I have some other fun stuff that I want to discuss. But first of all, I would like to do some more cleaning, actually. And there's some red stuff here in the master assembly, which stresses me out, and it should probably stress me out. And I don't know why, but there's some mate features that has lost. I don't know why, but I think we have some mate features in this assembly that has broken. So let's try to delete that, see what happens. Nothing happens. That's good, I think. Perhaps some part is now free moving. And these red stuff, we have to go assemblies fastened to origin. We have to go to the subassembly to fix that. Switch to frame. Let's go to the frame. I don't know why these mate connectors died, but they did. I wonder what happened on it here. Let's delete this one. We have no mate features. So now I think this is free floating again. It is. We don't want that. So now we have to do the whole shenanigans with adding a mate connector to instance origin and this is so cathartic to clean the document. It's funny that you corrected me apologizing to the audience for cleaning the document, and it's like the most popular thing I've ever done.
Yeah. You're being really serious.
Yeah, this is one of the shifts that is happening in me, that I need to get my stuff together, like figuratively and literally here in CAD. We have one more mate connector that died in the loop subassembly, so I can right click that and switch to loop. Okay, always when stuff is hidden, chosen, selected. The menus are different. So I have to hit space to deselect everything. And then I get switch to loop. Perhaps it was already in the last menu there. Only thing bothers me with this is that I don't know why these died. Perhaps it's connectors that... Let's see now if anything is loose in here. That's not loose. They are loose, okay. So, and that's the... Oh, you know what? We can do even more cleaning, Hannes. You remember these funnels, the old funnels? Get them out of here.
Okay. Cast them into the fire.
Yes. I'm going to delete them from here, and we're going to delete them from the OnShape document to keep clean. However, these ugly looking things need to be mated to the origin. So let's add a mate connector to instance origin. Let's hit M and mate this. I'm still ashamed of these tornado ice cones.
Why?
Because they look they look serious, which means people are gonna misunderstanding them for being so. I think these, in a way, like these kind of things are better, and then do something. Okay, never mind. Chose to be misunderstood. Be misunderstood, it's called. So now in the master assembly. Wonderful. What happened now? A new died. So now another mate connector died. I would like to see where this mate connector... So we're going to delete this here. And now we have no red in the master assembly. That makes me very, very happy. Let's see if something is loose. Is the funnels loose? Oh, yes. But it makes sense that mate connector died. Because that was where I just deleted it. So we're going to add in the loop subassembly. We're going to add to something a mate connector. And then we're going to mate this to the origin of the master assembly.
And Balmunk is saying this is looking rad as hell.
Very happy
And
to hear.
Immediately after, Mobius81 says, I'm so impressed to see the growth. This live stream will be my go-to at work or at home.
Oh, fantastic.
Love to hear it. Keeping people company.
Did that end up correct? Fasten to
Here,
origin.
there's a very important now from Andrew Ray. The blue bar at the top is giving very Escher-esque.
Escher-esque.
It's very Escher-esque.
You mean Escher, like the Dutch painter?
Escher-esque. Yeah,
Do
yeah, yeah.
you
Giving me
mean-
a migraine. Please fix it going through the drum. He even made it a donation, so this is important, Martin.
Andrew, are you also watching 3 Blue, 1 Brown? Is this what's going on? Is it Escher, the Dutch painter reference? Andrew, let me know. It must be. Escher is also
Escher.
known for the stairs. I think he makes
Fix this poor guy's migraine.
Andrew, I'm gonna make it 30 to fix this migraine now.
Nothing is more important.
Let's go to the blog. We can't work like this. We are fixing it. We are fixing it. I can do this 92. 2-degree, and then we can lift the whole thing up.
A lot of Azure love in the chat now.
Yeah, that video was like, I saw the 3 blue 1 brown guy once at a YouTube conference, and he was kind of sticking to a group of people of like science educators. Actually didn't know who it was at the time, and then I realized it's the galaxy brain of galaxy brains, and I kind of understood him. And I think that video, I think this crowd is watching 3 blue 1 brown pretty much, and I think that video was amazing with the Azure decoding the Azure painting.
Yeah, and Andrew confirms, yes, Azure, brilliant work.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, Andrew, you managed to get your will through. I think the migraine is going to release itself. Let us see here. What's my yes.
Oh, the ease.
The ease.
Wow.
I hope the readers. Okay. Perhaps. Okay, Andrew, I'm gonna do you a solid, and I'm gonna fix this migraine for you as well.
Migraine. Now Dr. Martin is cooking.
Actually, this is not. Wait, can I switch to the... Now, let's see. If I right-click... Oh, switch to gates. On shape.
On shape.
On shape. Letting us navigate in such an intuitive way. It's a fantastic software. So I'm just going to go into one of these sketches. Which one is it? This one. And
we have audio glitching even more and more now.
Yeah, it's horrible. I don't know what to do about it.
To extreme migraines.
I'm having an extremely fancy music studio, and we can't even do a podcast audio correctly here.
But yeah, we know about it, and we will try to fix it.
We won't be able to troubleshoot it during the stream. This should update soon. I think sometimes when I wanna. Oh, there. Nice. Okay, I'm happy. We have much better control over this document now. Well, let me see, Hannes, what is next, because I've done some thinking about the flyball governor position.
Have you now?
And this, I mean, the migraines going on here.
Migraine intensifies.
So I'm thinking, let's take a breathe. That's where we should take this stream. I start to really like where the machine is going. Like, I would also like a session where you and I start to move the instrument around again, to kind of make that a bit more serious. Okay, the frame. This is not working. We have some intersection there. I can go to the master part model. I can click the ride, the triad transform of the ride, and I can change the position of that symbol in here. See if we can get away from the...
Martin's suggesting here as well, do the audio systems remain plugged in 24/7? Perhaps try full power cycle.
That's a good idea. I'm letting my computer sleep overnight, and that has actually been an issue. So full power cycle is a good idea.
And Poopsie Doodle confirm are getting very frequent.
Okay, because we check the sample rate, we're doing 48 kilohertz on all our software, so there's not a sample rate issue.
It is annoying.
48. Yeah.
I don't think we're going to be able to fix it now, but it's an issue we need to solve.
100%. Is it worse when I do some graphics taxing stuff? You thought so earlier that
For me, it always seems to be when we're doing something that's more taxing on the computers that it started. Could just be coincidences.
No. All right, so we do have... I feel we reached a really cool spot to like do the weekly recap tomorrow with, that I have like all the parts of the whole thing in.
The big five.
Yeah, there you were glitching again. It's more and more often. So, but I'm thinking of eventually like moving the flyball governor into the... I'm thinking of killing a darling, Hannes, to make the machine simpler.
What? Whose head is rolling now?
Yeah. Because this idea of having the flyball governor as a chimney on top, it's I don't know. Maybe I should kill that darling. Is that what we should do now? Is my question for you, Hannes.
Okay, I will add it to do. Kill darlings.
Let's first of all, let's put the conveyor, the flyball governor where it should be, using the plain flyball, plain governor. I think I forgot to move it before we hit final. I can see everything in action while I move it. There's a lot of irresponsible stuff going on with the flyball governor now. And we already discussed moving it down, turning the shaft. What was the name of the spring-driven governor? Do you remember? Haleburton, Halifax. This should...
I renamed. Kill darling sounds so harsh. Remove darling sounds better.
Good. This should update. But this moved. Oh, then my cat is so bad it didn't even follow. This shaft is actually not followed from the... This shaft could be programmed better.
Hartnell, governor.
Thank you. And if we should make the best use of all my years prototyping, we should the blind extrude. We forgot about this shaft when making, because this, you see, it should be there. So I'm gonna change this from blind to up to face of this with a distance, with an offset distance of 25 millimeters, and flip the direction. And even this is actually a blind. So somehow we forgot that. I'm gonna change that to up to face of this with an offset of 25 flipped. Yay. Cathartic. So in our prototyping, we use a Hartnell governor, which is which is horizontal.
Mm-hmm.
So it would make sense to make the governor spin like here under the machine.
Mm-hmm.
It would also kind of be cool. We really want the governor to be fast. So I could actually flip. We could just put it here. So I wanted it there for the audience to see it. I also kind of want to get the MIDI keyboard so I can play music box on the streams.
That is also important.
because I feel we kind of achieved what I wanted to achieve today, so I can do some cozy extra tasks now. And I'm just thinking, you know, I mean, you know, I talked so much about, but this really hurts me. I'm going to move this so you can see it. Is this loose here? No. Why is it ending up there? Let's go to the drivetrain subassembly. So inside these folders, I also want to clean up the look of the inside of these folders, because I want the assemblies to appear on the leftmost when I enter the folder. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the flyball governor, switch to flyball governor, see what's going on in here. I think it's this. Okay, this sketch is broken. I'm thinking if I should be responsible and making this simpler. We can get rid of all this and just lower this down into the machine room, where it also will be easier to connect the levers and stuff for the adjusting part of the flyball governor. And I'm a bit worried, because if we put it vertical like this, the gravity will affect the flyballs, which means that it will be less quick friction, which means that the Hartnell governor that is spring driven is best for doing quick switches, and my governor worked so well. So I think it's irresponsible in many ways to put a governor like a chimney on the top. But let's go through this document and see why it's... Oh, so all these are derived. This one is also derived. Yeah, even, you know what? I sketched all this in the blob space, which is also something I don't want to do. So we can kill two birds with one stone now here and do a real cleanup of this. Because if we go to the flyball folder here, it has 14 commands in it. There's a lot of sketches and stuff. I never liked how I did that. I did it too fast.
Isaac Ramans is saying, go to edit sketch, and there is most likely a broken reference. Chimney governor for the win.
Isaac, you're making it harder. You're
Ethan Daggs, function over form. You teach me this lesson years ago.
I hope. Just a shame I didn't learn it myself.
Teach.
Function over form. Okay, so we have two comments on the opposite side of this discussion.
Terje, the governor should be at the very top, like an old machine, like a beacon, radiating strength, engineering, craftsmanship, and musical magic.
Terje, you have a way with words. I'm starting to think it has to be on the top now. I mean,
Astro Haha was here. Reform from function mode. The dumb design requirements and make the machine work better.
Sorry everyone for the audio glitches. we have 2-2 of votes for removing the governor.
And I will not read anymore.
Okay, but
I'm joking.
Bring back Terje. He had it was very
passionate.
Passionate, yeah. Terje is kind of like why I want to fight for that position.
Theodora Linder.
Yeah.
Terje Josefsson agreed. The governor should be at the wheel down.
Move the
flywheel down.
Yeah, sorry for the audio glitches. It's getting worse actually.
Mm.
Let me then go and at least fix the broken stuff. Oh yeah, it's this one. It's the revolve. We have a missing face of. Okay. So I wanna do this sketch. Here's the issue anyway. Let's use. Oh, I can't choose through. Now we can see if I can use isolate. Can I isolate? Can I isolate from this one? I'm not good with the isolate in on shape yet. Let's just hide this for now. And hide the planes and stuff.
Here a good input from Martin. Also, as a donation, I think governor could be on the top only if design makes engineering sense. That's where the discussion.
Only if design makes engineering sense. Yeah. Yeah.
I heard it.
Yeah, because the entire, like, you could also say like the entire project is not making engineering sense. So it's a very good discussion to have. Let me just fix this first, and we'll look at it together, calmly and collectedly. What's happening here? Okay, the gear is back working. Let's make this shaft a bit more like that.
Andrew with a donation and a comment. The flywheel governor could fit under the left frame adjacent to the weight. That is underneath.
Down here.
Yeah.
Adjacent to. Yep. Let me just go to the master assembly. I think also people who loves governors from the Steam like machine governors, they're always on the top of those machines. So it has a design, but then it's because it's controlling a valve and stuff, and it's a watt importer governor that uses gravity. We are not using gravity in this. So, yeah. Okay, we've fixed this anyway. This position, you know, it's not front and center for the audience. Can we put it here? Can we put it visible under, like, because here I think I won't really show the weight in this opening. I'm gonna get them closer to the opening soon. But then it's also the question, like, the governor needs to be spun up really fast. With this connection that we made now, why are we not seeing the new bevel gear? Do I need to go update the drivetrain subassembly? Oh, I hid it because it was badly. This is not looking like in the blog. I have to go to Flywheel Governor and see what we've done. Switch to Flywheel Governor. Okay, let's roll back the bar. See, here's all the derived. We have a sketch here that is broken. Oh, we're missing a part in derived, probably. We're missing the bevel gear in the derive. Let's see if I search for bev. This one. There it was, Hannes. Found it.
You found the missing piece.
It's not going to look better, but we're missing part of revolve. New. Why do I have a warning? Delete this. And why is this sketch not happy? Oh yeah, because this was from the bevel. It feels like I start to actually understand faster what's going wrong. So everyone just have to excuse this, that the flyball governor goes into the gear there. That's not how a flyball governor should look. Do I have the guts, have the willpower to change it? Looks like I have. Oh, by the way, this is actually how the flyball governor kind of moves. So, okay, that looks better. Circular pattern. This, yes. All right. Comments about position?
There's a lot of comments and in both camps.
Yeah.
I think probably by just guessing, most of them like it on top as well.
Okay.
If it makes sense. But I feel like me and the audience, it's kind of hard now following. Put it where you want it.
Okay.
And then figure out later. Right? Seems jumping the gun a bit.
But what I really would want, because now everything is working, if we go into this sketch of the flyball governor, what's that doing down there? I think that's actually something we're not using. Sketch flyball gears. What I really want is this. Will this work? Oh, my catting is bad. Then I want it really high. What broke now then? The revolve bevel. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'm gonna redo that so it works. I've been annoyed with how I built this governor. It's too detailed here in the blob space.
Mm-hmm.
I think you still don't see it really up there, and it's costing a lot of stuff. But we need to spin the governor as fast as we can. It's going to be the fastest spinning object of the whole machine to add and remove friction really fast. I was happy with having all this extra gearing, but each of these gearing instances is losing energy. Perhaps we should ask the Oracle. Oh, here's all my skeleton clocks. I'm just going to go to me while I'm opening up the Oracle here. How much power is lost in a mechanical drivetrain for each gear interaction? Just give me ballpark of a double helical gear. Kind of precise, not perfect. in percentages. Like I'm very well aware that you can't just say so double helical gears are really efficient. So make a list with efficiencies for timing belt, bevel helical gears, and double helical gears. So I know this is not true, what we're looking at here. So we see anyway that the Oracle thinks that a tooth belt is less efficient than double helical gears. And the bevel is right in between. But then it's going to add up, you know, if we have so if we have 10 interactions of double helical gears on a drivetrain, how much energy loss? Losses compound, not add. 10%. Yeah, so you don't have to tell me that that the Oracle can hallucinate. I know that. I'm just thinking how much worth it would be to try to exclude parts here for the flyball governor and add the governor, for example, to this gear. What's interesting with this gear, Hannes, is that perhaps we can make this gear really huge. And then if we would put the down here, we could have this wheel driving a really small gear and actually getting the governor to go really, really fast. Otherwise, I've been toying with the idea of letting this wheel driving the governor. It needs to be precise. And my whole idea with this wheel is that this will travel in sections and not have to be super precise. But if it's not just a flywheel, it's a gear as well. Yeah.
Awesome sauce. I was just waiting to Martin have add a donated comment here. Good to read it out. If I were using governor that runs fast, I'd put it closest to the source to maximize power transfer.
Yeah, so this is also a little bit of a lie because this needs to be held up here by a frame. If we put it down there, we're going to have kind of everything for free. Perhaps it's cool enough that that there is a marble machine playing music with marbles. Perhaps I can do an alternate position for this flyball governor. So if I add it to the drivetrain a second time, we can leave both options in, perhaps. So I'm going to insert. This is a good idea. I'm not even adding this as a rigid because, oh yeah, I should. Okay. Insert as a rigid fly ball governor. Okay. Boom. I wonder if I can transform. There is no transform here, right? So for this part, I'm going to hide all this. Hide. Then I'm going to do That's the only thing I want here, actually. See if I can rotate this. Can I rotate it? Moment. I forgot if I can transform in an assembly. Perhaps I can just mate it. It's probably more this, like mate this to this. Yeah. But it shouldn't be a fast, and it should be slider. Then I can slide it.
Spionas in action is wondering. So 10% of Martin's input energy would go into only going to the governor. Not feasible, I say.
Wait, you cut out, Hannes. Please read it again.
So 10% of Martin's input energy would go into only driving the gears going to the governor. Not feasible, I say.
No, I think I said 10 gears. I meant all the gears of the entire machine. So everything on the entire machine. So let's just do a quick count. We have 1, 2, 3. Only 2 actually here. 1, 2 interactions on the conveyor part. We have 1. Only 2 interactions before the 3, 4 interactions, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 currently in total of the entire machine. So it's not as bad, Spionas in action.
Yawn. To me, it's much cooler on top of the machine, but if it causes problems, is too difficult, or makes the project harder, I'd feel bad, but would be willing to compromise on the position.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear. There's a lot of people feels it's an emotional thing having to, because yeah, I agree. So let's leave it at that for today, with the flyball position anyway. Now we have 2 alternatives. Let's see how that looks in the main assembly. Yeah. I don't know, Hannes, what we should do now. I feel we've accomplished kind of everything. We actually have some time left. However, perhaps we should look at each issue rather than me just staring at the screen.
I know what I want to do first. I want to take a look at this live right now to see how it looks.
Ooh.
What do we have here?
Better.
We have all the wonderful Wintergatan backers that supports this marvelous journey. You guys are the best. So producer Alphonse is making all this stuff happening behind the scenes. So this is a way for us to show our love to the amazing people that support us here.
And we tried to be able to show more of the CAD while Hannes is rolling the names.
Yeah,
so
we're getting there, really getting there.
Before we had like half of the stream obscured. Now I can kind of still work here, rolling that. That looks great.
Fantastic, great job, Alphonse. Some minor tweaking, and we're golden.
Another idea is to take the timing belt and twist it, so that we can skip this whole bevel gear. And yeah, another idea would be to run it straight on this gear, which would be the craziest. And that's kind of like, then someone said lower the wheel, then it would be completely at the top here. But could we make this gear, this bevel gear, drive the conveyor, the flywheel governor. It would be kind of really badass that a huge flywheel and the flywheel governor is left here with the weight under here. Wait, I have to CAD that. Let's.
I also want to remind you here, if you look at the pointer, Wilson, I think that is a very important quest to do as well today.
Oh.
For you and the audience.
Okay, so let's do those two. Let's move this. I think if I do in the drivetrain. Okay, I'm going to do some put your kids to bed. They're not supposed to be up to see this.
Oh no. Martin is back CADing.
OnShape is giving me these arrows, but I don't have them. Let's just take this then. We're going to remove the last mate connector, I guess. It's super annoying that I can't do this quickly. I get super annoyed now. Where am I? In the drivetrain. Okay, I'm just gonna insert again. And I'm going to insert the flywheel governor again. And I'm just gonna drag it there like this. Sorry everyone. It's not going to be more beautiful than this.
Oh wow. we in chat, and that is our dear friend Martin, who sent another 5 Wintergatan memberships.
Oh,
wow. Theodora Linder as a member, Matteo as a member, Random, PG3DYT, Bait 105. They all became members because of Martin. So thank you. Martin says, yes, I did it on purpose this time. Hashtag so.
Fantastic. You're glitching out every other word now.
Oh no.
So it's I wonder if I'm glitching out as often as Hannes.
Not for me at least.
No.
Chat, can you? I think we need to do a hard reboot on the stream PC as well. That has been on for days. Hard reset.
That's true.
But I don't know all the stuff on that.
Can confirm if Hannes is glitching out more than me? Is it actually mainly Hannes? Because that's very interesting. Because my audio is reaching the stream in another route than Hannes is.
Martin is glitching often, I see here.
Oh, that's
poopsie doodle.
That's horrible news.
Both are bad.
Okay. That is horrible news. It sounds so crisp to us.
Hannes is glitching much more.
Okay. So this is my idea for everyone. This could be extremely mechanically. This makes a lot of sense. Makes like absolute perfect sense. However, there might be other precision of this, having to have this big wheel having to act also as a gear. I think might be a little weird. Of course, oh look, it's pretty beautiful. Jesus, I almost forgot the family friendliness there for a little.
Oh wow,
a little while. Okay, look at that. Let's go. Let's go to the master assembly. Should we add the MIDI keyboard on stream to give everyone a nice thank you moment? What do you think, Hannes?
It seems like here both are glitching, Martin talks more with more pauses, so Hannes glitches are more noticeable.
Mm.
But I guess we're both pretty bad.
Yeah. But I mean, check this out. Like now there is a if we get the flyball governor up there, it's really up there. It's like it's worth it, and I skipped the whole interaction with this setup. That looks cool. I think that looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
And it would spin extremely fast thanks to the extreme. So thanks to the extreme diameter here, we could get this flyball governor insane RPMs up there.
So we have someone here, Y1. I work as a stream operator. Our setup is nothing like yours, but we dealt with audio and video glitches very similar to the ones you're. And then we're gonna get an explanation soon here. In our case, it ended up being the Windows USB buffer accumulating errors over long streams. The buffer would fill up, making the errors more frequent. Our solution, unfortunately, was to not use USB.
Do you mean, or your stream operators, you wouldn't probably mix them up, but like use USB cables or USB for the audio? Is it USB for the audio interface? Because that sounds exactly what's been happening to us.
Yeah, USB errors can ramp up crazy over time.
So it's USB as in the cable.
I'm guessing. We need to look over our connections to the PC.
Yeah.
And blast it clean.
But you're right, it's been working for like 14 days, nights.
Kinda.
Days and nights. What does chat think about this placement?
The new check the ceiling now.
No.
LOL.
No. We're not
talking
about ceilings right now. Yeah, we would have to lower everything else, which also would make sense. I think
Me like Poopsie Doodle.
Poopsie, yeah, because we actually got a whole interaction off here, off. I think it's wonderfully irresponsible because this would make this whole thing need to be a gear. But pretty cool. It's a flywheel and a bevel helical gear in one.
The glitching is getting out of hand.
Okay, we should end the stream then.
It's too much now.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. I don't want people to think that this is the quality we're doing streams in. We love you all, everyone. Thank you for being here. We're going to fix the MIDI keyboard off stream and go and get our audio situation under control. Right, Hannes?
Of course. Need to do that. And see you tomorrow. No. Wintergatan Wednesdays tomorrow. So we'll see you guys on Thursday.
Yeah. Tomorrow I will be recapping all the progress in a short video for everyone who wants.
Awesome sauce.
Yep.
See you on the next stream. Team.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you so much.